We're going in depth for you right now at 6 o'clock. This is on the race for governor in 2026. With about 8 months to go until the Republican primary, most of the campaigns now giving an update on how the race is shaping up. Now, right now, 5 Republicans fill the primary field, and recent polls show a large percentage of voters remain undecided. The field includes Attorney General Alan Wilson, Lieutenant Governor Pamela Evette, State Senator Josh Kimbrell, Congressmembers Nancy Mace, and Ralph Norman. Now, just today, Evette's campaign releasing their latest fundraising numbers. They told Fox Carolina News Evette's team has raised $1.4 million in the last quarter. And also recently, Attorney General Alan Wilson announced his campaign raised nearly $1.3 million in the last quarter. And we asked him about that marker when he was in Greenville this week.
They're jumping on board this train. They believe in this campaign. They believe in the message of hope and optimism, and they believe that we are going to get South Carolina from good to great. And I'm excited about this. I'm excited about our positive message.
Now, other campaigns have also announced their latest fundraising efforts. Last week, Congressman Ralph Norman said his campaign raised $1.3 million in the third quarter, and they said he has more than $1 million of cash on hand. Congresswoman Nancy Mace also touting her recent numbers. At the beginning of the month, she announced her campaign raised more than $1 million in just 8 weeks, and it came from more than 19,000 donations. Now, as for Senator Kimbrell, he stopped by the studio this week to give an update on his campaign.
I've tried my best to say nothing negative about any other candidate. I think I've lived up to that. I don't care to get involved in smearing and attacking. Other folks can play that game if they want to play it. I'm not going to take the bait and do that. I hope that my doing that encourages other people to do the same. And hopefully when we get into the debate season and debate cycle, we can talk about tax cuts, school choice, roads, infrastructure, restructuring state government.
Now, as Kimbrell is running for governor, he's also been at the center of a legal battle for his company. In July, a co-owner, Frank Rogers, sued Kimbrell, claiming the senator diverted $2 million in funds from the company and used corporate money to pay for his political campaign. Later that month, Kimbrell surrendered his 50% ownership of the company, but he denied the fraud allegations. Now, multiple investors have filed lawsuits against Rogers, accusing him of a hostile takeover of the business and interfering with its pending sale. And we asked Kimbrell about what he wants voters to know about this legal fight.
And I go back to the lawfare element of it, that is, in my view, politically motivated, at least in part, and I think that's what voters need to understand. It was politically, at least in part, politically motivated. I stand by that, and there's just no truth to it.
Now, we have reached out to Rogers' attorney for comment on these latest allegations, but we are still waiting for a response. The Republican primary will be held in June of next year.